Hey y'all, it's Callie. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be showing y'all some reviews over some drugstore products that I've been trying over the past couple of weeks, mainly like the past 2 weeks. But I'm super excited to do this because, like me, and I'm sure everyone else out there, when you find a product, especially whenever it's inexpensive and really affordable and at the drugstore, and it's actually a good product, it is very exciting because you don't have to spend $40 to $60 on foundation. But I just wanted to do this video because I did find some products that I liked and then some products that I didn't really like as much. And I think it might be helpful for some people who might be considering trying the products. But also just remember that this is just my certain opinion. Everyone has different opinions, so just keep that in mind. So the first two products that I'm going to talk about are foundation. And the first one that I started using about 2 weeks ago and have been loving this foundation. Like, it's probably became one of my new favorites, and it's like up there with my high-end foundations. But this one is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, and I got the shade Buff Bisque. I do think I should have gotten a lighter shade than this, like one shade lighter, but I was able to work with this, and I like the other foundation I'm going to talk about. The applicator is not very sanitary, but I guess it's okay if you are using it on your own skin and not your friends or clients or anything. But this foundation is seriously so good. I thought it blended so nicely into my skin. It kept me matte, and I'm not sure if it kept me matte just because of the product that I used with it or like over it, but I will be talking about that product later. But just even by itself, it was so beautiful and just so, I felt like it was very skin-like, and that's just my opinion, but for me, it was so nice, and I can't say more good things about this foundation. I mean, it was just, it's a beautiful foundation, and if you're looking for a cheaper foundation, then I would highly, highly recommend trying this. I have sensitive combination to oily skin. I mainly get oily just in like my cheeks and sometimes my chin, sometimes my nose, depending on the foundation. But this stuff just kept me so matte. I never felt oily. I never felt it sitting on my face. I just love this stuff so, so much. And it has really good coverage, but it just doesn't feel like you're wearing foundation. So I would definitely check this out, and I will link it down below as well. The next foundation that I'm going to be talking about is this Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating Tint. And this is supposed to have hyaluronic acid in it, and it's supposed to be very hydrating for your skin. Usually it's not something that I would lean towards, but I kind of just figured I'd try it out. And I love tints. I love any tinted moisturizer because I like whenever my foundation doesn't feel heavy on my skin, so I'm always for a tinted moisturizer. But I ended up trying this out. Like the other one, the application isn't like the greatest thing, but it's okay if you use it just on your skin and not on your friends. But there were things that I liked about this foundation, such as I liked the color on me, and I got the color Nude. And I liked the way it looked in certain areas. I didn't think my skin was dry right now, but after using this foundation, I felt like my skin was so dry because it would cling on to apparently dry patches on my face. I couldn't blend it out. Usually, like, I'll blend something out with a brush and then I'll go in with a beauty blender and just smooth everything out. And this foundation would not smooth out at all. And I was very disappointed in that. I do think it's a hydrating tint. I think it's a lightweight coverage, which I do like that. But it's just not, for the whole blending everything out, I can't deal with it, and I can't do anything about it because I would do everything thinking that I got it blended out, and then I would look at my face close up and it would just be like dry patch. So, I mean, that's just my preference. That's just how I felt with the foundation. You know, if you like it, then good for you. That was just my problem with it. So, and I didn't like using the beauty blender with it just by itself for application because I felt like the beauty blender just soaked up all the products. So, anyways, I was very impressed with this. So the next product I'm going to talk about is this Flower Miracle Matte Translucent Powder. And I got this at Walgreens. And I believe that's the only place that you can get the flower brand, and I think it's Drew Barrymore's brand, but anyways. So I tried the other powder that she has, and it looks like this one, just not like a matte top, but it has a tint to it, and I got the lightest shade that I could get, and I guess that was like L1, but I feel like it made me look orange, and it was a lot darker than I needed it to be. I loved the formula, but the color I did not like. The color just made me look orange, and it wasn't my shade. So I saw that she came out with this Miracle Matte Translucent Powder, and this is just a plain white powder, but it's supposed to be super matte. This is one thing that I don't like about it. I don't know if you can see, but whenever you open it, all like just powder like comes out of it. But that's one thing that I don't like. Another thing I don't like about this product is I'm not really crazy about like baking with it, and I'm not super crazy about the formula. I like my Laura Mercier translucent powder a lot better, like the formula of it, but this powder keeps me so matte, and these combined together is like heaven sent. That's the only reason I like this powder, because this is the only powder that I've ever tried that actually keeps me super, super matte. Not super, super matte, but it keeps me not getting oily, and it just makes my skin look like satiny. I guess that's the right word for it. I can't not like this product because it is the only one that does keep me matte, but I just don't like the formula, and I don't like how it just like puffs out everywhere whenever you open it and close it. But I do like how it keeps me matte, so I'm going to keep using it. But anyways, I wouldn't necessarily bake with this powder. I tried baking one time, and I just felt like it was kind of too drying on my face. So all I have to do is just go in with a brush and just put the powder on my face, blend it out, and I'm good to go for the rest of the night. So if you're looking for a powder and you have oily skin, I would highly recommend trying this out. Hopefully it works for you like it did for me, because I have found like so much love. The next product I'm going to talk about, I got this product on e.l.f. Cosmetics. So I haven't seen it in stores, but I'm sure it'll be in stores. I know you can get it at Target. I got my last palette there. But this is the e.l.f. Matte for Matte 2 palette. When I was looking online, like the thing that attracted me to this palette was this purple shade. Like, I think that is the prettiest shade. I could die for it. I love it. So I had the first, or I still have the Matte for Matte, the first palette, but it is a lot of more neutral colors, which is really good because on a daily basis, all I use is neutral colors. But for a little night out, you know, I might want to like spice it up a little bit. So I really do like this palette because you do have that versatility of like what you want to do with your eyes, because you do still have like the more neutral shades over here, and then back down here you kind of have the pops of color. So I really like this, and it's $10, so that's great, especially for a palette with a variety of shades. One thing I will say is this, like most drugstore palettes, this does not have the pigmentation and easy blending. It's like my Tarte's Pro palette that I recently got, but I think this is a great palette if you're wanting to save money. The Matte for Matte palette is really nice, but I think if you want to try pop color, you should try this one out. This next product I'm going to talk about isn't necessarily a brand new product. They've had it before, but they sold out, and it was like only for the springtime or whatever. And I actually went like 17 to 20 places, like drugstores, looking for this product whenever they had sold out of it. Couldn't find it. Finally, it came back on the website, but it was like within the last few months. But they came out with it again, and I saw it in the drugstore and Walgreens the other day, and I was like, thank the Lord, because this product is seriously so good. I'm actually wearing it today. I don't know if you can see, but it's my highlight, and I'm seriously obsessed with it. I think it's a beautiful highlight, and this is the Wet n Wild Megaglow Highlighting Powder in the shade Precious Petals. They do have another shade, but I feel like it's a little too dark for me, so I picked up the Precious Petal shade, and I'm not even kidding y'all, this is so gorgeous. Like this, I feel like this is like equivalent to like a high-end highlighting powder. Like it's so good. And it's, I think it's like $4 or something, but I'll show y'all on my hand if y'all can't see it on my cheeks. But this is the powder, and I think it's so, so pretty. It is just gorgeous. It's like a rose gold kind of shade, but it's like a little bit lighter, and it's just gorgeous. Like, I'm so obsessed with this. I think this highlighting powder is so good just to even use on your eyes or on your cheeks or whatever you want to use it for. It can be an eyeshadow, it can be a highlight. You do you. But I love this highlighting powder, and I think it's a great one, and it just has really good pigmentation, beautiful shade. So if you are looking for a good highlighting powder that is cheap and affordable, I would definitely highly recommend you trying out the Wet n Wild Megaglow highlighting powder. The next two products I'm going to talk about are these liquid lipsticks, and the first one is the Wet n Wild Megalast liquid catsuit. But it is a matte liquid lipstick, and this is in the shade Nudist Peach, and I was so excited to try these out because I think Casey Holmes had done like a video over the Wet n Wild products. I can work with this, but it's not my favorite. Personally, I felt like I had to use a lot of product to get it to the color it's supposed to be. This is the color on the back of my hand right here. But I just felt like I had to use a lot of product just to get it to go on my lips and not be patchy. So I was a little disappointed with this product just because I did have very high hopes for it. But I wouldn't completely rule it out. I still thought it was a good product, and I still felt like it stayed on my lips pretty well. But I wasn't as obsessed with this. The next liquid lipstick that I'm going to talk about is this Jordana Sweet Cream Matte Liquid Lip Color. And this is in the shade Tiramisu, and I have it on my lips right now. And this one I love because it has great pigmentation. I love the formula of it. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the Kylie Cosmetics formula, just in the way how it feels on my lips. So I really do like this product, and I will definitely be picking up some more colors in this, and I will show you this shade on my hand too. But this is the shade right here, and it's just so pigmented. Like, that's one swipe. That's one swipe. This one is like probably like 4 or 5 swipes because you have to like build it up to get it to the color you want it to be. But if you're looking for some liquid lipstick and you don't want to spend like $30 or $20 to $30 on it, then I would definitely check this Jordana Sweet Cream liquid lipstick out because it's really good and it's affordable. I hope y'all enjoyed my product review over these drugstore products, and I hope y'all found it helpful, especially if you were thinking about trying a product out and maybe it kind of helped you or persuaded you not to. I don't know. But hopefully you enjoyed watching and you were able to make a decision on whether you wanted to try it or not. And if you like these types of videos, then please give this video a thumbs up. And if you want to see some more of my videos and be updated on whenever I upload, then definitely hit subscribe down below. Actually, I'm going to link it right here, like in the box. So there'll be a little picture of me. You just click it and say subscribe. And if you have any requests or any looks or any type of videos that you want to see, then please comment down below, and I would love to hear what you're interested in, just so I can get some more ideas, because I got my little planner book out and I got my plans going. So definitely do that if you want to. But until next time, I hope y'all have a blessed day. Bye!